Hello, thank you for tuning into our channel. I am Haley Harold, Miss Nebraska USA 2011.
And I am Steph Giroux, Miss Panama Universe 2003.
And we're the founders of International Pageant Consulting. We're just getting started this year, and we're so happy that you're following along with us.
That's right. So here we're gonna start giving you fun, interesting content that you can use not only for pageants, but just for life in general. So be sure to subscribe and be on top of all our content. And if you're interested in consulting with us, you can always contact us via email. Now, let's get into business.
Okay, topic of the day.
Is there a pageant girl?
So I think that is one of the biggest common misstereotypes that people think about when they think about pageants. How many times have you talked to someone and you've seen them and thought, wow, this would be a great person to compete in a pageant, and you bring it up to them and they go, no, that's not for me.
That's not me.
I'm not that type of girl. I'm not a pageant girl.
People have weird misconceptions of girls. I mean, I used to have misconceptions of being a pageant girl. I felt like it had to be the perfect curled hair and the perfect body type, and just everything had to be structured in such a way. I was like, I'm not that structured.
Mm-hmm. Or the perfect way to say things, or I have to sit this way, look this way, all of that. Okay, and yes, there are things that are helpful to learn when you're competing in a pageant, but every girl is so unique and so different. I played soccer my entire life before I competed. Steph runs marathons, things that you would never think that pageant girls would do. And so I think anyone that is highly motivated, wants to disciplined, wants to challenge themselves in new ways is a perfect fit
for being a pageant girl. I think that also the good thing about being a pageant girl is that you learn so many tools that not only play out during the pageant preparation and month or week or whatever your pageant, how long your pageant is, but it plays out throughout your life. Impacts your life in such a way that is just worth the try. Even if you don't win, it's worth the try.
Absolutely.
We do see that there are girls, and then there are girls. There are girls that really do want to be a pageant girl, that really do want to compete, and they compete several times until they obtain the title. We see all of those things, and that's where it's important to tweak and bring out that little bit of a pageant girl that each and every one has inside of them.
Yes, that's true. And I think, Steph, you make a great point, because it's your own personal sparkle that you bring. There's not one mold that you have to fit into. It's about bringing out the best in you and honing that and presenting that. I think that's what pageants are all about. It's about bringing out your best self and presenting it to the rest of the world.
I think that during this preparation, you understand so much about yourself because you're so young when you're competing. Even though we feel very young right now, you do feel that you learn so much about yourself, and you discover, and your personality evolves in such a way that you start feeling confident with who you are and how you present yourself. I don't think we were the typical pageant girls. I mean, I would leave the house without any makeup. I always believed that when you're training physically for your body, you can't put on makeup because you're gonna,
don't make up at the gym.
Don't make up at the gym. No. But then there were girls that were in the pageant that were full on makeup doing a workout. I'm like, how do you sweat?
I know.
I mean, and I was very honest to myself and what was comfortable for me, and that's what I radiated at competition time.
Yes.
How about you?
I think I was learning who I was, and it was through the development process that I became so secure with myself, where I realized that it's truly being true to yourself and bringing out your best self. So you know what, if you are that girl that does do full face of makeup in the gym and that's what you feel great, do it.
Go for it.
But that's not something that you have to do. And I think the other thing too that I really learned during my preparation for the pageant was not getting outside my comfort zone, and not being afraid to try new things, because you really don't know what you can accomplish if you don't just go out there and do it.
I mean, and going through this process, right now I was sitting with my arms crossed like this, and little things like that I learned on for instance, body language. Even if don't cross your arms like this, and don't be like this, and like certain little things like that are amazing to learn when you're, and that otherwise I don't think how else you could learn it if you were not doing pageants.
It just polishes
it
everything.
Polishes everything.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
I agree. So basically, in conclusion, what we want to say is there a pageant girl? Yes. Every girl inside of them has a bit of a pageant personality, a bit of a pageant girl trying to come out, because one way or the other, you want to polish yourself and be more
you just want to maximize
everything. And whenever you think, oh, I've reached my limit, you see that you haven't, and that there's even more potential to do even more and to conquer even more. So if you want to do pageants but never done it, you think you don't fit the mold, trust me, you do.
You'll never know until you try.
You'll never know until you try. And whatever happens, the tools we give you and the tools you learn during this preparation will change your life for the better.
You'll carry them with you the rest of your life. So thank you for tuning in. And if you'd like to contact us, we are available on Instagram. The handle is @International Pageant Consulting, and via email, internationalpageantconsulting@gmail.com. We cannot wait to work with you.
And let us know what you think about this video in the comments. Subscribe, because we'll be posting videos every week on Thursdays, so stay tuned.
And let us know if there's any topics that you'd like for us to cover in the future. Bye.